Heyo! What is up, everybody? This is Woes, and we're here with our Week 1 matchup against Sky EXE and the Reno Rapidashes. Rapidashi? Rabbis? Against the Rabbis. Those are the Jews, right? Yes. Just there. So we have our mods here. If you want to check out Team Builder, I had it posted from yesterday. Goes over the mons and the sets we have. Just go over it quick. We have AV, Primarina, Scarfed, Blacephalon, Defensive Rhoda, nope, not Rhoda, Defensive Bronzong, ask me that, Scarfed Tyrantrum, not HP, Savali Ground, and Mega Cane. So he brings Donphan, Melodic, Aromatisse, Lycanroc, Raichu, Fernape. I was correct on 5 of the 6. He didn't bring Mega Pinsir, and instead brought Aromatisse. Here's the thing about that. Did not fucking prep for Aromatisse at all. I have nothing on this team except for a Gyro Ball, which I think is slow as shit too, to hit it for any sort of super effective damage. So that thing is going to be fucking annoying. Along with the Donphan and the Melodic. Those three, oh, they're going to be annoying. So looking at his team, his leads, Donphan or Inferno to your turn out. So I'm just going to lead off with Primarina. I hit everything on his team except for the Aromatisse incredibly fucking hard. Actually, how hard do I hit it? For general knowledge. 45 to 53% by Moonblast, which is a very low chance to hit 2-shot after leftovers. So he leads off with Inferno. So his is a Zmon. I couldn't take the risk turn 1 to lose this thing. He potentially could be Acid Downpour. Or have Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot one-shots me. Life Orb easily one-shots me. So I'm going to make the play out to my check in my wall for this thing, and that is Savali Ground. If it is, if you would have gone for, give me a second. If you would have gone for like Gunk Shot, if you would have gone for Acid Downpour into my Silvally, it would have done 20%, like 21% max. So very good shot. Like that would have been great. If you would have gone for like Bloom Doom, even then with Grass Knot, it would have only done 69% max. So my play here, I have one or two plays. Of my thought originally, I had 1-2 plays. Multi-attack, hit this hard. If he tries to stay in and try to take this thing out. Oh no, that's right. He switches out. He U-turns. And he goes right back into Melodic. My original plan was going to be if he stays in, that's what I was trying to get. If he stays in, it doesn't U-turn. Either multi-attack or a parting shot at. It's at this point that I remember, shit, this thing gets competitive. I can parting shot around with this thing in the game because if it is competitive, a +2 with how bulky it is on my team, I pretty much lose. So that puts a huge damper on it. I can't hit this thing for really shit. So I'm going to go right out to Primarina. Fires off Scald, makes sense. It does 8%. No burn, awesome. He fires off a Toxic, which kind of sucks. But one thing I do notice at this point is he is not Flame Orb. Okay. Fires off a Moonblast, does 27%. Okay, I know that is especially defensive, which, like I was saying in my team builder, would most likely mean Donphan is full physically defensive. So I know these two mods pretty much now at this point. So this is fantastic. I'm going to switch out into Bronzong, knowing that I'm going to try to get off a Toxic onto this thing and help just chip it away. Because that's going to be one thing I need this thing chipped down. He makes a smart play. He goes out into Donphan. Um, I get a toxic from that, which is okay. Like I said, that's going to keep it from being ever in um, sturdy range. Now, he can get up rocks here pretty freely. I have no way of getting rid of them, and they stay up. I could have gone up mine there as well, but I wanted to get on the Primarina before, that way it's not taking stealth rocks plus toxic damage racking up, so I can fire off a skull or a energy ball. So he gets up his rocks, I make a play on the Primarina. So now something's going to take a decent amount of damage. If he wants to go down to Melodic, that's fine. Which he does. I fire off a Scald, 13%, which is decent chip. So leftovers and toxic damage kick off. I'm going to go right back out into Bronze Song. Like I said, I'm trying to get this thing toxic. And Bronze Song is not taking too much damage, especially after leftover recovery. So at this point, I'm going to fire off another toxic just in case. Now at that point, if he would have gone into Donphan, I get up by rocks. He can't touch me. But he goes down to Aromatisse. I'm like, all right, I got my rocks up. This is good. So Infernape's going to get chipped. Everything's going to get chipped down, breaking potential sashes on Infernape, possibly, and Lycanroc, possibly. I don't think they are, but it's nice to have these rocks up just in case. So I'm just going to fire off a... Sorry, I got to fire Stealth Rocks. And at this play, I'm going to Toxic. So I get to hit the Toxic. He's Wish. Oh, this thing's going to be fucking annoying. I'm like, okay. I'm going to fire off a Gyro Ball here. Hit this thing, see how defensive it is, so I can figure out if it's especially or physically defensive. He Heal Bells. So this thing is Wish and Heal Bell support. Oh, that's fucking annoying. So my Toxics are going to go away. And I fire off Gyro Ball, does 18%. Physically defensive with Rocky Helmet. Holy shit, this thing just got a hell of a lot more annoying. And he's back up to full. So I have a fully defensive Aromatisse that can just pretty much continuously heal up and chip my mons like Tyrantrum, Silvally, and King's Kong, and Bronzong down. Oh, this is not looking good for me at this point. He fires off a Moonblast. I fire off a Toxic. Yes, I know he can heal Bell up. But I'm forcing him, I want to force him at this point to waste turns going for Heal Bell. That way I could potentially get a switch into a Mon, possibly like Primarina, and start firing off massive damage onto this thing. I want to force him to make non-offensive moves, which is great for me. So like I said, I'm going to try to get a Mon, throw out some damage. He switches out into Melodic. On the play, I'm hoping he goes for Heal Bell. He does not. Thanks, X, for the words of encouragement on the side there. Can you see him? Yes, you can. Fuck you. So that sucks. He makes the right play. So I'm just going to... He recovers. That was weird. I'm just going to fire off a Moonblast in case he tried to switch out into like a Raikou. Not Raikou. In case he tried to switch out. Plus this thing Moonblast hits it harder than anything I have. Like, if he would have predicted the Orange Ball gone down to Raikou, that would have sucked. This thing would have been dead. So I would have hit it for massive amounts of damage. If I was off for cover, so I need to get in. He's just going to be able to recover out this thing, stall it out on Toxic. I need to get Kangaskhan in here. Because I see Aromatisse is probably going to be check. It's max defensive. It's Rocky Helmet. It's Wish. So I need to make a play here. So I'm going to try to put it in a position where he has to recover. And then I can get a free switch in on that recover into Mega Kangaskhan. So this thing, I want to get Kangaskhan in on Melodic. Just so I can go over the correct numbers. Thunder Punch at no boost does 61 minimum. which is fantastic. That's going to two-shot very easily. If I get up a +2, easily one-shots. So I know he's going to switch out into Aromatisse. Now I'm just not even going to go for the fake out and try to get him to comfortably switch in. I'm just going to go straight for the Power Up Punch. And Power Up Punch does 73 to 86 to a defensive, which is good after Stealth Rocks, after the chip damage from the Power Up Punch, stuff like that. I could take it out, which makes it a lot easier. So I'm going to Scald to put it down to 62, 64%. Now, I figured this is the play. He's going to recover here knowing that I can't take it out, and he can easily get up a recover and be at minimum like 70%. And I can't comfortably take out with Thunder Punch. So I want to make the play out into Kang, and he does indeed go for the recover, which is fantastic. So now my plan is starting to slowly work. He switches down to Aromatisse, which I figured he would. As I get up, Power Up Punch crit doesn't matter. Rocky Helmet is racking up. So just after Rocks and Rocky Helmet, I'm down to 55%. He's at 67. So this easily one shots. So I'm just gonna fire for Body Slam. 63. Ooh, Rocky Helmet damage is fucking annoying, but that's smart prep on his part. So at that point, I expect him to go on to Inferno. He goes down to Donphan. I'm like, okay, you're practically giving me another Mon to Kang. There's no point in me switching out at this point. Like a defensive does 61 to 72. So I'm like, okay, you're basically giving this to me. I can easily revenge kill it afterwards. It does 50. I was like, shit, not enough. It does 63%. It takes me out due to also being Rocky Helmet. He really wanted to prep for this, but here's the thing though. Mega Kang took out Aromatisse and basically took out Donphan. And he has no form of recovery. So the only other wall I have here is Melodic, which is at full health. But at this point, Tyrantrum really does not have a switch in. But once I look at it a little more, I started to think that, okay, that Inferno might be Scarfed, which would suck. So he does nothing there. I go on to Bronzong. Might seem like a weird play, but he's getting. I had a thought here, which I'll go over. He's gonna Rapid Spin away and do nothing. I'm going to Gyro Ball, take a Blood Chip. I'm like, this is stupid. I fucked up here. Okay, I'll go Y. He Rapid Spins. I get up my rocks again. Maybe he would try to go for an Earthquake or switch out. He does not. And then he goes for a Rapid Spin as I go for a Toxic. Here's where I fucked up. I should have... Toxic, I had two options of what I should have done here. Toxic turn 1 when I came in. Not Gyro Ball. That way he's getting chipped down and I can always get up my rocks. Or 2, when it comes to this turn here, I should have gone up a Reflect. And then Toxic the next turn. Because at that point, Infernape cannot take me out. Like, I would have been at, let's just say, let's just go off what he is here. I think it's 48%. Yes. So he's at 48%. A Flare Blitz from a Scarfed Infernape, which is what I'm really thinking it is at this point, into a Reflect does 38% max. So I could live and either get off a Gyro Ball or get my rocks back up. But instead, I make the stupid play and Toxic at that point. So like I said, he comes into Infernape. I could have lived one, gone off a live damage, if not Toxic damage, or done something. So I'm going to switch out, go into Primarina. Bronzong can still wall Lycan Rock for days, which is great. So I want to keep that thing alive. It's still at good health, especially with getting leftover recovery. So I sack off Primarina to rocks and see what he goes for. He goes for a close combat. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go into some Valley Ground. Not, like I said, I would have gone into Bluffs on there, but Lycan Rock is still there, which I need that thing dead. And Melodic is at full health, and I need that thing low. So Melodic comes in, which seems to be his answer every time. I just fire off a multi-attack just in case he stays in to try to take me out. I'm like, okay, this sucks. Then I switch out. I go into Bronzong. It's the least expendable mod on my team at this point. 2 Scalds, including after the burn, will take me out. But I know this thing is max specially defensive. This Melodic. So this is my chance to let Tyrantrum start doing massive amounts of damage. He has 0 switches, this thing. The only thing that can take a hit on his team is Melodic. And it does... I'm going to get the exact numbers. Minimum, hit smash is doing 71. Max, 85. So I have potential of taking it out. Oh, nope, not after leftover. Alright, yeah. But I can put it at anywhere between like 13 to 3%. Which at that point, I can really start doing work with Maleficent. It's going to take a little bit of work to still win. A little bit of plays with Tyrantrum, I think. So I take rocks. I fire off a head smash. He does not switch out. The 80, pretty much 80, or 80, wow. 77%. He fires off an ice beam. I don't freeze. So at this point, I'm like, holy shit, okay, this is fucking awesome. I need to hit this one. I need to hit this one. He switches out into Raikou, sacking that thing off. Yeah, it doesn't do anything because I have some Valley Ground, I guess, maybe respects or something. But if I hit this, and I do actually hit it, surprisingly, which makes it dead. At this point, he goes right into Infernape. Okay, he's scarfed. He's scarfed. He did say on the side there, he thought it was going to DD. Which I guess kind of makes sense, but I would have still outsped you at that point. I don't know. Like if I'm sacking off Amon, I'm sacking off on the first head smash, not the second. So Infernape comes in. I kind of need this thing here. I can take a non-banded Estella Rock with that thing yet. So if he gives me Infernape, I could potentially win with Tyrantrum at the end. So he comes in and he just straight up close combats. Shit. Stays in, close combats again. Oh my, okay. I need to go in Maleficent here. And here's the good thing. Those 2 close combats come in very key. Because if you were taking me out with like Earthquake or something like that, which I thought was a little weird, he didn't go for Earthquake. I mean, I guess because of Silvally. I mean, I'm guessing, but that's still like, let's see how much Earthquake would have done. Stone Edge would have done nothing. I mean, I guess it done 20, 24. But like I said, I don't know. Because he went for those 2 close combats and at -2 SPDEF, if he would have not gone taking me out with something else, I would have had to gone for a Psychic. A Psychic does 99.6% minimum. So as long as I didn't get a lowest roll, it would have been good. But Shadow Ball only did 78% max. Flamethrower only did 44 max. But because he went for those 2 close combats and knocked it down to, I can one-shot him with everything. Which is my key to hitting Melodic. I think Melodic still takes a non-boosted SPDEF hit from the Flamethrower. Or Psychic. Yeah, kind of. So I'm just going to fire off a Shadow Ball here. He switches out. He gives me Melodic. I guess he realizes I think he can't take a hit. Sadly, though, he has. I give my plus up 1 up, which is dope, but he has Lycan Rock. So I have to. I can't make a prediction here. I can't switch out into Tyrantrum and take a hit because he would just Stellar Rock me and take me out. And then, if anyway, even if he didn't for some reason take me out, Infernape would come and take me out, and kill me. So that's game over. He didn't have a Stellar Rock on his Duskin Rock, which is a fucking stupid name, because he needed, in his opinion, I'm not saying this in the bad way, he thought he needed to be able to hit a Mungus. Because if not, a Mungus walled this thing. So we put Zen Headbutt on instead of a Stellar Rock. So, holy shit. He didn't go for Earthquake before. It said he close combated on my Tyrantrum, knowing that I can get a free switch into Palephzon. He might not have Earthquake on. He might be the close combat Flare Blitz U-turn poison move. If he isn't, we fucking steal this one. And holy shit, he goes for Flare Blitz. We live because we take 1 hit because it's resisted. Holy shit. So this game came down to prep. This came down to me having too many. It came down to me having enough different types of my walls. This came down to him having to worry about so many of my walls, all needing different attacks to take him out, that he wasn't able to run the one he properly needed with both Infernape and a Stellar Rock. If he has a Stellar Rock, he wins. If he has Earthquake, he wins. But because he thought he couldn't run either one of those because of Mungus for a Stellar Rock and Infernape, I'm assuming just because a defensive Primarina would have fucking walled it then, I was able to snatch this win out of fucking nowhere. I really thought I was going to lose mid-game. Once Kane came in, I thought I had a better chance, but he saved what he needed to in the back. He just didn't have the Mons. That's a hell of a first game, week 1. Palephzon picking up 3 kills at the end. I love this thing late game. Holy shit, good game, Sky. Best luck in the future in the next games coming up. But holy shit, we snag a victory. But yeah, there's really nothing else I can say. He prepped well, except for that decisions he made, like the Aromatisse Spring was fucking annoying. The dual Rocky helmets was smart. He really neutralized Kang's ability to do anything. Melodic was fucking annoying. But yeah, we snagged this win out. I said it like 12 times. I'm just kind of rambling on at this point. Thank you for watching. Have a nice weekend, and peace.